Hi, I'm Diane, and this is my real life story. I have been attending Real Life since 2011. I grew up here in Santa Clarita. My mom took us to church every week. Looking back, I see that I never really had a personal relationship with Jesus. I was just kind of going through the motions. I did have an older brother who struggled with addiction and just behavioral issues. My mom obviously wanted to continually give him grace and help him through his issues, but my dad was kind of just fed up, and so I kind of played middleman because I wanted everyone to be happy. It was difficult, and I think I was almost seeking the attention that I wasn't getting at home because everyone was so focused on my brother and his issues, and I started going out and partying a lot. I saw myself going down a very similar path that he had and turning to the things that he turned to. I got introduced to alcohol, and I made romantic love a huge idol in my life. Like, those were priorities 1 and 2, were alcohol and dating, alcohol and attention. The more that I started drinking, I got really sick. I actually had 2 seizures from drinking. So it got to the point where I was taking sick days after events, where I knew I was going to be hungover, where I was going to be having muscle spasms, where I was going to be dizzy. I was literally planning my life around opportunities to go out and drink and be social and get attention. That's really when it hit me that I might have a problem. Someone in my life at the time, a friend, recognized the anger that I was carrying around. He said, "You know, I look at you and I see myself before I got help." That really triggered something in me because it made me really look at my life and take stock of what was going on. During my journey at Real Life, I was still doing the party scene and still kind of living the double life, but I was trying to make something better. I thought church would magically change me if I walked in. It didn't. So I went to a First Steps meeting. I found out that they needed sign language interpreters. I'm like, okay, I majored in sign language. I can help there, right? But one weekend when I had been interpreting, there was a guest speaker. He was talking so passionately about this program, and I actually had to switch mid-message because some of the stuff that he was saying was hitting so close to home. I was getting emotional. So I went home, I went online, and I found out that we did have Celebrate Recovery at Real Life Church. So that Friday, I went. Within 60 seconds of walking onto the Real Life campus that night, a girl my age was waiting at the bottom of the stairs, and she walked up to me and just gave me this huge hug with this huge smile. She encouraged me to go to the Newcomers 101 class after. I just sat in that room and I cried because these people were searching just like I was. They were hurting just like I was, and they were Christians. For years, I had been hiding what I was struggling with from my family, from people that I went to church with. I was keeping it all to myself because I was so afraid to be judged. I felt safe talking about what I was going through for the first time. I didn't just stop, I healed, and it made such a huge difference in my life. If I could go back and talk to the Diane in 2011, I would say, sit up and pay attention when Rusty or Brennan or whoever it is comes out on stage and is going through the announcements, because the magic recipe was, when he was going through the announcements, going to First Steps. I got plugged in. Church got smaller. I started forming relationships. I did the baptism class in 2012, and baptism is not a magic spell that I profess my faith and I'm fixed. It did invite the Holy Spirit into my life, and it did guide me, and it guided me to CR, which they mention almost every week. And I finally started listening. I took their advice. It's not just them standing up there and holding a card. It's genuinely them saying, sitting in the seat is not going to work. Sitting in the seat did not get rid of my temptation, did not get rid of my lust, did not get rid of my desire to drink, did not get rid of my need for validation, my need for worth. It was taking the first step, going to the meeting, learning about Real Life and what are we about, and getting plugged in. And God will open doors for you. He'll have people come alongside you and encourage you. He did for me, and that's what the church is. It's not a building, it's the family, it's the people, and that's what saved me.